Hello students, good day. I'm teacher Alvin and I will be your teacher for today's online class. Today, I'll be teaching science. But first, let's watch our documentary for finals.
Beautiful birds. Part 2. 6. Toucan. 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 Vocabulary. Bill. Black-bodied. Plumage. Distance. The toucan is known for its large, colourful bill. It has black-bodied plumage. It can fly for short distances only.
Now, let's proceed in our vocabulary words. Let's start with our first vocabulary word, magnet. 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 Now, let's spell the word magnet. It's M-A-G-N-E-T. Magnet. Very good. Our second vocabulary word is attract. 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 Now, let's spell the word attract. It's A-T-T-R-A-C-T. Attract. Great job. Our third vocabulary word is repel. 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 Now, let's spell the word repel. It's R-E-P-E-L. Repel. Very good. Now, let's proceed in our lesson proper. And today, our topic is all about magnets. Again, our topic for today is magnets. But what is a magnet? Let's define what is a magnet first. Magnet is something that attracts things made of iron. That means things made of iron will move toward the magnet. Magnet can also attract objects that is made of nickel and cobalt. Now, what is a magnetic object and a non-magnetic object? Do you have any idea what are these? Magnetic objects are objects that is attracted to magnet. For example, is your paper clip. Magnet attracts paper clips. Another example is pins. Magnet can attract pins. Our third example is magnet. A magnet can attract another magnet. And we call these objects magnetic objects because they are attracted to magnet. Now, let's define what is non-magnetic objects. Non-magnetic objects are objects that is not attracted to magnet. For example, an eraser. A magnet does not attract eraser because an eraser is made out of a rubber. Next example is towel. A magnet does not attract towels because towels are made up of cloth. Our third examples are pencils. A magnet does not attract pencils because pencils are made out of woods. We call these objects non-magnetic objects because these objects are not attracted to magnet. All magnets have two sides or two poles. We have the N side or the North Pole, and we also have the S side or the South Pole. Now, let's discuss the law of magnets. Different or unlike poles of two magnets attract each other, while the same or like poles of two magnets repel each other. Now, let's do some wrap-ups. Number 1. How many poles or sides does magnet have? The answer is 2 sides or 2 poles. Number 2. Do magnet attracts eraser? The answer is no. A magnet does not attract eraser. Number 3. What do unlike poles do? The answer is magnets with unlike poles attract each other. Now, let's proceed answering your book activity. Please grab your science book and turn to page 49, 50, and 51 for your book activity. Here's your activity on page 49. The direction is which of these things are attracted by magnets? Use a magnet to test. Okay, put a check on the item that attracted to magnet. Put a cross if that item is not attracted to magnet. For example, The eraser is not attracted to magnet. That's why we need to put a cross on the box of the eraser. Here's your second activity on page 50. Write about magnets. Just like example number 1, a magnet attracts a pin. Example number 2, a magnet does not attract a book. So we need to answer a short sentence if a magnet can attract or a magnet does not attract that item. And here's your third book activity on page 51. Write about magnets. Number 1. How many poles does a magnet have? Again, how many poles does a magnet have? Number 2. What are the poles of a magnet? What are the poles of a magnet? Number 3. What do like poles do? What do like poles do? And number 4. What do unlike poles do? What do unlike poles do? Thank you for listening. Hope you learned something new today. Always remember, wear your mask always and wash your hands regularly. Again, this is Teacher Alvin and see you again next meeting.